Hey everybody, it's Jeff. This is the 13th of July, 2023. Yesterday, a good friend of mine, Jason at Model Kit Stuff, received a brand new Airfix Austin General Service truck, brand new release from Airfix, and he did an amazing job with the review of it. I've got the Gecko version of the same kit, and I thought I'd go ahead and show it to you. I'll link Jason's video in the description, so if you want to take a look and compare the two kits, that'd be before you make your decision on what you want to buy. Let's go ahead and go down to the bench, and I'll show you what I've got here. It's a brand new kit. I just got it 2 days ago. It's been out for a little while, but I just received it. Okay, let's switch this around here. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, World War II British Army closed cab 30 CTW. I don't know if that's, I know it's not a 30 ton. It's probably a ton and a half. 4x2 general service truck, 1/35 scale. Gecko Models did not license the Austin name for this model. It is an Austin General Service truck, but it's not branded as such. It's funny because the tires and everything in here, I believe, are branded. Let's take a look. Oh, I got my little doggy coming to visit. Hello, Jordan. He's in here looking for a treat. Okay. There's one end, and then we got a few CAD images. Made in China, 35GM0072. Okay, the other end and this side. Okay, 14 plus 1/35 scale. It does have a photo etch fret, decals, and it does include a driver's figure. Okay, and then here's some stuff to link you to Facebook. I don't know if you can scan those from your phone, from the screen or not, if you want to look and see what they say on Facebook about it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. I have no idea what the part count is in this. It's a nice tight lid. This is a box in a box. It's really, really sturdy. I did look through this real quick. I have not opened any of the bags yet. Okay. These were on the bottom. I was taking a quick look at them. Everything is still sealed in bags. Let's take a look at the instructions first. Well, let's see here. Here's our photo etch. If I can get it open. Get my fingers to work today. Okay. There's the photo etch, and it is, let's see if we can get this on camera. Here we go. It is, it's got plastic on both sides of it to protect it. The grill in this, and I'll put some pictures at the end, the grill has got 3 photo etch inserts. There's a battery box and some mud flaps and various other brackets and things. So I'll put a picture up at the end of that. There's the decal sheet. I think there's 4 schemes. I'll look in a little bit. There's our decals. I have no idea who makes them. I've never ever built a Gecko kit before, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes together. And then we've got a couple of pieces of, there's a little piece of wire and a little piece of string in there. Okay. Go ahead and put this together. I'll do something different with those decals to protect them. For right now, we'll put that aside. Okay, here's our instructions. English, German, and Chinese. Well, I'm not sure. We've got 5 languages here. So there may be Korean or something else. I'm not real sure. We've got telling you the tools you need and kind of the icons that are used in the instructions, various hazardous warnings, that type of thing. Here's a list of the sprues. I think, yeah. So we have, and they're various sizes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22 little sprues, and the clears, the photo etch, the decals. This is part of the wheels here, the K5. There's 5 of the exteriors of the wheel. I'll show them to you in a minute. The hose and the string. Okay. I like these instructions. They're all divided up, not unlike mini art. Kind of keeps everything separate. Let's get you back on camera here. Obviously taken from the CAD drawings. Very nice. Start off with putting the frame together, and then it looks like the front suspension, rear suspension, some cross members, various pieces, and see, rear differential and the shock absorbers. This has got a very similar, if not exactly the same chassis as the Katy ambulance. Okay, here's the wheels. That's the part that they were saying there's 5 of them. That is plastic, it's not rubber. So we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts to the wheels. And they are labeled, or they are branded. Okay. Here's the transmission and the bell housing. Now they're not giving you brands of paints. They're giving you British Standard colors. So that's British Standard color 223, a bronze green, mid-bronze green. So take a little research to figure out what you need for your brand of paint. Here's the engine going together. A little bit of PE on there. There's the main part of the engine in that bronze green again. Some rust, some aluminum, some black. Very, very nice. You know, not high detail, but nicely done. Okay, and there's the rear drive shaft and the engine going in. Be a lot of painting to do before you put the engine in. Here's the exhaust and the steering. Looks like we've got, there's a couple of gas tanks on the left and the right, so it says ×2. Okay, front shock absorbers, it looks like, some tie rods. Then here's the front tires, not quite as many pieces. And they're telling you to make up some valve stems out of stretched sprue if you want to add a little detail. The wheels can be positioned left or right. Here's the 2 tanks going on the front fenders. Apparently there's a little bracket on the front fenders that doesn't go with this one. They probably are used on the ambulance, so you need to remove those. There's the grill, and the radiator, or the plastic part, the main shell of the radiator or grill, and there's the photo etch parts, and then the radiator inside. So quite a bit of detail there. We've got running boards. There's the front bumper. steering wheel, a little more photo etch. We've got the brake and clutch, little photo etch detail there. Okay. The floor, gear shift and brake. The seats are made up out of several pieces. So the two side seats are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts for the base. And then I'm assuming the back, yeah, the backs go glued to the back of the bulkhead. We've got to drill a couple of holes there for a shovel on the outside. And here's your decal placement. There's two decals for your gauges and then an identity plate or a data plate. No call outs for colors on the dash. No, it doesn't look like it. Windscreen. Here's the inside of the top and wiper motors. This is kind of different. These two parts make up the actual side of the cab. Your left and rights. Okay. Then here's the cab all being put together. And then we've got looks like a little bracket going on there before the wipers go on. And the cab going in. Here's your wipers going on, and here's a little brace that goes on the front. Here's sides of the hood. Okay. And here's the actual hood, and it is hinged so it can be posed open if you want to see your engine. It's a nice kit. Okay, and it looks like we've got some semaphores, and you can do one either up or down. You got your choice. And then the windows, you've got a choice of an open or a closed window for the doors. And your mirrors, all that, the mirrors and everything I would put on at the very, very end. Putting your doors on. There's another mirror and your lights. 31. Now here we've got a variation to a German captured version where they put the, is it the no-tail light on? I'm not sure just what it's called. But the convoy light for low light conditions. So you've got an option to do that. And in the bed, you have several options. You have either an open one, lots of little hooks and things to go on. Little hooks here. So here's option 1. And then you can add this bar, this frame, if you want, over that. Or you can do one with a canvas cover. So you can go any of those ways. Here's the canvas cover. Looks really nice. It's got some folds in it and everything. The bottom side of the body of the bed. And some more detailed photo etch parts there. Spare tire. Then we've got a battery box. Well, here's a water can, make 4. Gonna need lots of water if you're down in Egypt. German version only adds this little box to the battery box. I'm not sure just what that does, but you got your choice. So a photo etch box for the batteries. And then here we've got the one with the frame over it, or we've got the closed one that shows where the spare tire goes, with options on where it goes. Okay, it shows where your battery box goes, and your mud flaps, that type of thing. Few more little details, some toolboxes underneath. There's your side profile, And there's your paint scheme for a figure. The figure does have a few options. There's a couple of different heads and things there for the, however you want the hat. And then if you want to, the sides of this is the canvas cover is drilled, so you can actually thread that rope through it and make it look like it's tied down. Okay, then we get into the paint schemes. Here's Tobruk, 1941. That's a really cool paint job, and it once again it states the British standard colors. So it's got slate, silver gray, and light stone, and then tire black. Okay, it says interior and under bonnet areas are likely to remain the original khaki green. So the interior would be green, and then the exterior would be this. And here's a field police unit in Czechoslovakia, February of '41. Okay, and here's a Lend-Lease Russian example, painted in the khaki number 3 or Russian 4BO color. And that's mid 1942. And then here's a German, captured German unit on the Eastern Front. Okay, very few markings on that one. And then we've got a few accessories. It comes with some binoculars and several helmets, bags and canteens, different various things, just to kind of, give you a few options there. Anyway, I'm going to shut the camera off for just a second, and I'll come back. I'll get some bags opened up, and then I'll show you the plastic real quick. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Everything's opened up. Let me get a little something from my tea here. It's getting hot here again. It's already 80 degrees this morning. This is from my buddy Chris over at Pebble Creek. Thanks a lot, Chris. I really like this mug. I found just a very few things broken off the sprue. I think only one tiny part is actually a part. It's a hook. You can barely see it in there. Something I did find interesting in the bottom of the box. I don't know if you can even see it or not. It's a metal shaving. It's like from a lathe. It's blued, so it's been, you worked a little tiny sliver of steel. Came from somewhere in the factory. Anyway, just a little souvenir. Let's take a look at these real quick. I flipped my mat over. I didn't know if this would give you a better view of the parts or not. This is GA. Okay. This is the wire or the frame that goes over the bed. This is the bottom of the bed, the floor, and this is the front end of the bed. Okay. Quite a bit of detail there. Okay. And on the inside also. Very nicely done. I'm not seeing any flash. Well, very, very tiny little bit of flash. Nothing that a couple seconds won't clean up. Okay. Here's the Sprue HA. Okay, here are doors. Now the doors, the outside handles are molded separately and will have to be added. The inside detail is all molded on. Okay, that's the inside of the bed, or this is the actual outside of the bed. It's got places to put all the little hooks that go on there. There's the dash. Now there's actually 2 dashes included in this kit. let's see, where's the other one at? One I'm sure is meant for the ambulance. Here we go. So you'll have to be careful. See, this one here is wider. So I'm thinking that's for Katie, the ambulance. This is for the truck. Okay, very similar, but not interchangeable for sure. So there are going to be some extra parts in this kit. Anyway, that's the bottom half of the frame around the door. I'm not sure what that is. Have to find out as I go. I'll be building this before too long on the channel. Okay. Really nice detail. And here is CA. Okay, there's that wide grill, or wide dash. There's our fenders, and we do have the little protrusions on there that have to be removed. Here's the grill, okay, that the photo etch will be mounted in. And it does have a small logo on top. It's a set of wings. I'm assuming that's the, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Let's see here. I've never tried this trick before. See if it'll do you any, be able to see anything. Oh, my magnifier's pretty dirty, isn't it? Yeah, you can kind of see it. There is a logo on there. Okay, just a little fun. Here's our steering wheel and various bits and pieces, brake backing drum for the drums, transmission. Here's the sides of the hood, so it can be posed open. Some mud flaps, and these are probably brackets for the fuel tank. There's the valve cover for the engine. Okay. And we have another grill. This one also has the logo on it, and I'm not sure to see. This is Sprue G. So I'm not sure which one will be used. I'll have to check. They do look slightly different. Okay. This one has two little locators on the side. Not sure if you can see that or not. See, there you can. The two little indentions. Where this one has one. Okay, so I'm not sure dimensionally if they're identical. They sure do look similar, but I have to check the instructions. Okay, this is for the spare tire. This is part of the trailer hitch, I believe. And there's the frame rails. And here's our canvas cover. Okay, and it's got a lot of texture to it. I'm not sure about this line across here. That doesn't look quite right. It's kind of sharp compared to the rest of this. I'd have to take a look, and there are some ejector pins on the inside, but the way you build this, it's covered. There's a front piece and a back piece that'll completely enclose it. There are just a few ejector pin marks on the inside of the frame. Not a big deal to take care of. Okay. Okay, this will be H. Here's our top of our cab. It's got a little raised piece around it, and it does have detail on the inside. Okay, like a headliner. Here's the front and back that you would use if you're going to use the canvas cover. Here's the floor. There's the back of the cab. There's the cowling with the frame for the windshield, and the shovel and the fire extinguisher and semaphores. Looks like maybe mirror brackets and things. Okay. Okay. Here's another frame. Let's see here what we got going on. Yeah, we've got two frames also. One frame is, no, they're the same length. Something different about them. I'll have to check the instructions. But we've got a frame here and a frame here. So there must be something different about it. One's, I'm sure, for the Katy, and one's for the general service truck. So we'll see when we get into the instructions just which one you're supposed to use. So there shall be extras. Okay, here's two halves of the engine. There's the radiator, oil pan. There's the exhaust, differential. Here's frame cross members, it looks like to me. Springs. There's the front axle. Various tie rods and different things. This is Sprue C. Very nicely molded. Okay. This got a few small ones. This is KB, and there's two of them. Excuse me. So I'll show you one. Looks like seat parts here. Obviously the seats in the ambulance and the truck are going to be different. And here's that frame that goes around the door. There's some gas tank mounts, that type of thing. Okay. It's all very nice. Okay. And here's wheels. This is DA. Okay. So we got two of those. They are marked Dunlop. Okay, so they are branded. Very nice. Here's gas tanks, headlights. This is the ends of the gas cans. All kinds of little pieces need to be added. Okay. Little slide molding there for the headlights. Whoop. All right, here's our figure. It's a basic figure. Comes with two heads. Okay. Just a driver figure. This sprue is F. I'm sure it's a generic one used in probably a lot of kits. Okay. Then we have this one here is G, and it's got just some helmets and some bags and, you know, various things you can use to kind of make things look a little more realistic. And here's more bags, canteens and various things. This is Sprue F. Okay. Look really good. I'm sure painted up those will look great. There's just a little bit of flash on these. These are probably older sprues that are used, you know, in a bunch of kits. And we have D, two of those. We got gas cans and I think water cans. There'll be some PE handles for the water cans. Okay. And here's KA. We've got 2 of those, identical. Various small pieces. I'm not sure just what they're for. Okay. Just about to the end of it. This is BF. Okay, and we've got 4 of these. These are, I've got some slight damage on there. You can see how this one's bent way out. This one's bent way in. This one's almost broke off. Those are parts that hold the bed down. Kind of the clamp that goes around the rail. And then all these little hooks that go on the sides of the bed to hold the rope. There's one there that's just about broken off. So we've got 4 of those. Okay. And here's our wheels. 5 of those. Really nice tread. Paint up really nice. Okay. That's everything, guys. I almost messed up. One more sprue I forgot to show you. The clear. Let's take a look. It's in a Ziploc bag. If I can get it open. Here we go. Okay. Looks pretty good. Don't see a lot of distortion. Yeah, I think those look pretty darn good. That is Sprue JC. Yeah, there's a little bit of distortion in that one. This one here. Not too awful bad. Okay, guys. I'm doing pictures of all the sprues so you can see a little closer, and then I'll get this video out. Okay, talk to you real soon. Okay, bye-bye.